guys, and welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be sharing this makeup look with you. I have been wearing this makeup look, like the eye look, for the past month or so. I have seriously been obsessed with it. And then my favorite lip combo and a new foundation that I have been trying that I really love. So I've just really been loving this look. It's like basically my everyday go-to look. I know that it looks like polished and pretty, but it's so easy and takes me no time. Once I have it down pat, I just fly through it. So I hope that you'll enjoy the video and the look. If you have any questions, please leave them in a comment below. And this video is already long, so I'm going to keep this intro pretty short. Let's get into the look. So first off, I like to start out with my Tom Ford primer. This is the bronzing primer, and I have raved about this for like a while, basically all summer. So I just put a little bit on my finger and I just take it and put it all over my face. And I really like this because it just gives my skin like a warm glow, and it's just really pretty. So I have been quite addicted to this. I wear it every day. You can see it just, whenever I touch my face gets red, but you can just see that it really warms up my skin, and I really love the effect that it has. And I've been using it every day, basically all summer, and I still have a ton left. For foundation, I just started using the NARS Sheer Glow. I have wanted to try this foundation for years. Basically, since I started YouTube, it was like all the rage or all the rave, whatever. It was so popular when I first started making YouTube videos, and I've been wanting to try it, and I never purchased it because I thought that my skin was too oily for it and it wouldn't have done anything for my skin. And maybe at the time when it was really popular, it might not have done anything for my skin. It is definitely buildable coverage, and I really love it. Like I said, I've only had it a few days, but I have been obsessed with it. It's really pretty, and I love the way it's just very natural, but it also, I don't know, it's just a very healthy glow. So it is a more like medium coverage foundation, but you can definitely build it up, which I love. And so far I've been really loving it. And I just dot it around my face and just kind of like tap it in with my fingers, and then I go back in with my beauty blender, blend it out, and then I will build up any areas that need more coverage. I just have my beauty blender and I have my mirror right here, and I'm just gonna blend it in. So this is what it's looking like after I kind of went in right in here a little bit more with the foundation. I just tend to get a lot of acne around my jawline, so I like to cover that up. But I think that this foundation is really great because it does a great job of covering. It's very buildable, and I only have to use a little bit of concealer, so I really love that. As far as concealer goes, I still use the Makeup Forever Full Cover concealer. I really love this. It does a great job of covering. I'm going to be honest, I don't think I'm going to repurchase it, not right now. I think the shade that I have is a little bit too dark for me, and I just don't like it. So I'm not sure if it's the shade that I have that I don't like, or if it's the concealer itself. It does a great job of covering, and it is waterproof, so it's great for summer. But as far as fall, you know, when I run out of this, I don't think I'm going to repurchase it. It's nothing like extremely, you know, it's not that I hate it, it's just that I think I can find something out there that I love a little bit more. And then I'm going back in with my beauty blender, and I'm just going to blend that out. Like I said, it does cover really well. I think the color for me is just wrong, and I think that's why I don't love it. Maybe next year I'll go back for it, maybe later. But for right now, I think I'm just going to stick with what I have and try something new. Before I go in with my under eye concealer, I like to put on my eyeshadow first, and I'm going to be using the NARS eyeshadow primer. I always use this. I just use a little dot on each eye, and I just blend it out, and I think that this helps my eyeshadow stay on really well, and it's my favorite. I have to say, I've been using this for years, and I think it does just as great of a job as the Urban Decay Primer Potion. That was like the last big thing. Like when I switched from that to this, that was like what was so popular. I don't really pay a ton of attention to my eyeshadow primer. I love the NARS one. I've been using it for years, and so I just always repurchase it. It's easy and I love it. So for my eyes, you have heard me talk about this Tom Ford cream shadow in the shade Platinum for so long, basically probably all summer. And I have to say, I think I'm just going to continue wearing it right on into fall. I used to only wear this like on special occasions because I thought it was just a little bit dark for every day. But the way I've been wearing it lately, I think it's perfect for me for every day, especially for like a bronze look for summer or even for fall. I think it's a great transitional shade and I love it. Hopefully you can see just how pretty this color is. It will blow your mind. I think this has to be like one shadow if you're gonna buy one cream shadow. Like, I think this is the one. Like, I don't know, I just love it so much. I can't tell you how much I love this. So I just kind of dot it all over my lid. It's not perfect, but I'm gonna go in and fix it. So as you can see, it's not perfect, but we're gonna fix it up with a few other products. So I noticed that I was basically just using my eyeshadow palettes and using out like the, I guess like a light kind of vanilla shade of every single one for my brow highlight. So I finally decided to just purchase a single shadow itself, and this is MAC's or Ricepaper by MAC, and it is a frost, which is like a little weird. I just use this Chanel fluffy eyeshadow brush. This shadow I feel like used to be really popular. I'm trying to go back to like all the OG original YouTubers that I used to watch that were like the best, and it's just, I don't know, it makes me happy. So I just put this under my brow bone. Like I said, I've been using this one for a couple of days and I really like it. It's very sheer, so it's not going to be too much. It gives you a little shimmer, but not over the top. So I just use this to kind of highlight my brow bone and clean up any areas that need it, because I tend to be sloppy when it comes to eyeshadow, so I don't think it has to be perfect. I think you can use other colors to blend and clean things up. And I'm just going to go in on the other side, the same color. So my favorite part about this look is obviously the Tom Ford Platinum Cream Shadow. It's my absolute favorite, but I think it's just so versatile and you can wear it so many ways. And I love this eye look all together because it's easy and I just use what I have. The first two shadows are definitely favorites, but you can obviously find a dupe for the Ricepaper. If not, I think it's a great investment. And then also the Tom Ford Cream Shadow. I haven't found a dupe yet for that. I'm sure there is one out there. If you're in the market, I would definitely invest in that. But this is where you can totally make it your own. So I use my NARS Laguna bronzer. And I just take a crease brush and I just put it in my crease. So you can use whatever bronzer you have. This is like one of my tricks for definitely for travel. I think that's where this originated, and I just put it in my crease. It's very natural. It's obviously going to go with your skin tone, and I think it looks great with this cream shadow. So you can always use your bronzer in your crease as like a natural kind of way to shape your eye, and this has just become my go-to look. I don't know why it excites me this much. Makeup has not excited me like this for a long time. I think because it just works and it's easy, I think that's what excites me the most. So I just work it in my crease until they both kind of are very similar. You can see that it's easy and it's pretty and it's just no fuss. And then to brighten up the inner corners of my eye, this also makes me excited because I purchased this the other day. So I had no idea that they had even changed the packaging, but this is truly like one of the best, I think, highlighters out there, and it looks really, really pretty with a bronze look on your eyes. So use your bronzer to contour your eye crease, use your highlighter to brighten your inner corner, and you're good to go. So I'm just going to pop this on the inner corner of my eye, and you can see that it really brightens it and makes it so pretty. I love this. I love this so much. And it looks just as pretty on your cheekbones as your highlighter. Okay, so the eyes are that easy. I love this look. So for my under eye concealer, I have been using the Tarte Shape Tape for so long. I am still obsessed with this. It's amazing. So I just like to put some in my inner corner, and then I'll like work it and kind of highlight. And then I'll just go ahead and do the other eye. Kind of similar, kind of. And blend it in with my beauty blender. Okay, so once our under eye concealer is blended in, I'm going to go ahead and bronze, highlight, and do my blush. So I am using the Laguna bronzer, obviously, and I'm using the big same Chanel fluffy brush. I seriously love this. I know Chanel brushes are an investment, but I've had these for years and they're really great. And I have to say that I did get a set of Chanel brushes, but the only ones that I use are this big contour brush, which I'll link below, and the eyeshadow, the fluffy shader brush. I use those every single day, and I have used them every single day for the past few years. They're just really, really great. So I just like to go into my cheekbones. You can do the little fish face, or you can do whatever you want. And kind of contour my cheekbones, because I have a very like round face, which I don't love. So I like to try to like give it a little bit of a slimming effect. I'll do the other side. Alright, next is highlighter, and of course I'm using the MAC Soft-N-Gentle. I use it on my eyes, I'm using it on my face, and I like to apply my highlighter before my blush. I think I've mentioned this before. This is like a new thing I've been doing for like the past, probably like a year, because I think it makes your blush look more natural if your highlight is first and then your blush is on top. It makes you look like you're like kind of glowing from within. So I like to put on a lot of highlighter. But I love the Soft-N-Gentle because you can see it's just really natural. Like, it's not like boom in your face, but it's just really pretty. I think MAC does like really, really pretty highlighters. Okay, for blush, I am using the Tarte, what is this? The Amazonian Clay 12-Hour Blush in the shade Parte. I don't know if you can see that or not. And this MAC angled brush. And I just pop some on my cheeks. And I work it up a little bit. I love this because for my skin tone and for like a bronzy look, I think it's really good. It's not too red, it's not too pink, it's not too brown. It's just a really pretty color. Next I'm gonna do my brows. You know I've been faithful to the Anastasia brow products, and I use the brow definer now, not the Wiz. And I've also been trying out a different color in the shade Taupe, because I saw in this thing that Makeup by Tiffany D. I was watching one of her videos and she said, if you think you've found the right brow color, go a shade lighter. So that's what I'm doing. I'm going a shade lighter. I think Taupe is lighter than soft brown. I'm not quite sure, but it definitely has like a different look. And I think it does good for my skin tone. So I really just like brush them up and then fill them in. And I will do that and then come back and show you what it looks like afterwards. I filled in my brows, and this is what it looks like. They're never perfect, and this one is always so much bigger and like thicker than this one, and this one always has a better shape, and I just give up on like trying to have perfect brows because they're sisters, they're not twins. So I use my Anastasia brow definer, and then I have started using the Great Lash by Maybelline. This is just like a clear gel, and to use it to set them. In the past I never set them, but now I have just for some reason started setting them. But I just kind of like stroke them up like that, and then if there's any like loose stragglers, I'll like kind of tame them. Funny note, because I talk way too much to begin with. I actually, like when I first started wearing makeup, I actually used to wear this as mascara because I don't know if I wasn't allowed to wear mascara. My mom was like, here, use this instead of the other one. I used to use this as like mascara in middle school. And then for mascara, I always wear the Giorgio Armani Eyes to Kill. I'm gonna be honest, my eyelash extensions are looking rather terrible, but I do love my lash extensions, so I'm gonna go ahead and put on some mascara now. Okay, so last up we just have lips, and for the lips, this has been my go-to lip combo for like the past few months. And for my liner, I'm wearing MAC's Subculture. I don't know if you can see. This camera situation is quite weird. But this is my new favorite liner. So if you're looking for a really great like pinky nude to kind of like, let's see, make your lips look extra plump, this is it. This is a really pretty color. I tend to like to overline my lips a little bit, as do most girls these days, but you don't have to do that at all. First I do the lip liner, and then my favorite lip product at the moment, which you guys know I am very faithful to the YSL lipsticks. I love YSL lipsticks, but this is amazing and it's like a fraction of the price. So this is the Victoria's Secret Satin Lip Crayon, and this is in the shade Barely. I'll link it down below, but it's so pretty. Look. And it feels so good on my lips. I think it's coming out more pink than what it really is. It's really truly like a brown nude that's like cool toned with like a little pink, you know? But I think it's showing up like almost red pink. But I love it. It feels so good on my lips. It has good color, good pigmentation. It's easy. It's really inexpensive. I want to say it's like $12. Or they might have like the 3 for $30 thing. It's amazing. And you really don't have to, but if I'm feeling like extra that day, I'll put on some gloss, and this is the Chanel Glossimer in number 297. I don't even know if these are still a thing. This one is like, I don't think there's much lip gloss left. I think it's just like leftover lipstick, but it's really like the prettiest color. And I'll link that down below if these are still available. But I know that these are still available and they're so good. I want to get one in another color, but I haven't decided which color because this is truly my favorite color. And I'm so glad it was the first one I purchased. So that's all for the tutorial. I hope that you enjoyed this video. I hope that the quality was a little bit better, and I'm still working on getting my camera settings just right, like I said, so I do apologize if I was looking up too much. But I hope that you enjoyed the video, and if you're new, I hope that you will subscribe. If you're new, please let me know in a comment down below, so that way we can kind of chat and say hi. And if you are a faithful subscriber, thank you so much. You really don't even know how much it means to me that you like to follow along with my channel. And if you haven't checked out my blog or my Instagram, my social media, all of that will be linked in the description bar, as well as all the products shown. So I hope that you enjoyed the video. I hope you found something new that you want to try or that you like. Let me know in a comment down below what makeup products you have been loving lately, because I'm sure I would love to try them too. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye guys!